Hey, what is up, everybody? We just double checked that the health of the stream is looking good, and it is. Let's go ahead and jump into today's live stream. So, about 2 weeks ago, I released a video called The Most Shocking, Disturbing, Flat Earth Proof I Have Ever Seen. And it's got 91,000 views, which is actually shocking that it made it through the YouTube censorship matrix. And I found that there's been a recent influx of mentally retarded comments. Just another reminder that the average person who thinks they live on a spinning ball, when it comes to that topic, the spinning ball that they think they live on, I'm just baffled by how stupid you have to be, and the level of idiocy, the level of cult-like behavior, the level of religitard blind faith that they have in their spinning ball. And I have to admit, I was almost flabbergasted that we're dealing with a level of low IQ, mentally stunted, blind faith, religitard, cult member stupidity that all I can do is hope that, globetards the world over come to their senses and actually just, I don't know, just stop being such like the IQ to think you live on a spinning ball and then completely not even grasping arguments. I mean, I'm almost at a loss for words. Let me explain to you what's going on. So I released a video. Give me a second, close that shit. I released a video like 2 weeks ago, the most shocking, disturbing flat earth proof I've ever seen. And what you guys are about to witness is a level of stunning globetard stupidity. Like, again, I've said it before, if I believed I lived on a spinning ball today, I would put a paper bag over my head when I walk around in public because I would be so embarrassed. It's the 21st century and people still think they live on a spinning ball with no evidence. Get with the times. Get with the times. It's embarrassing, man. So I released this video and I found that there's a ton of comments from religitard, blind faith, cult member globetards. And the purpose of the video completely swept over their head. Thank you, Theo McGordy. The world is a globe. The earth is flat. He says, $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Thanks, Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. He says, love a dose of stunning globetard stupidity in the morning. I know. I didn't think I would wake up and get smacked in the face with just the level of cult member I mean, like I said, buy a paper bag. You should be ashamed of yourself. But the number of globetards in the comment section of this video that completely the small shriveled brain in the center, suspended in the center of their cranium, it wasn't clicking. I was shocked. I'm like, they can't be this dumb. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments. Newest first. Okay. So we have one guy. Well done. Another flat earther proving the globe. You are as bad as ranty flat earth. Compare the boat at 2 minutes with what can be seen at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That is proof of a spherical earth. How does it feel to be completely wrong about everything? So let's go to 2 minutes in the video and see what this genius is talking about. Well, at 2 minutes in the video, I show a boat. Everyone can see it, a boat. Zoomed in on it with the P1000. The religitard cult member then says, globetard says, then compare it to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, let's go to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And this is where I get down on the floor, so you can see the camera's on the rocks. And then I zoom in again to 3 minutes and 20 seconds, as he asks. I zoom in on the boat, and look at that. It appears as if the boat has disappeared somewhat bottom up. I literally say this in the video, but don't expect mentally stunted, low IQ globetards to get it. But the purpose of this video was not even my simple demonstration. Literally, the purpose of this video is, quote, the most shocking, disturbing flat earth proof I've seen. In the description it says, watch the video. And it's a link to another video. A 3-hour and 20-minute long video. Going deep into the mechanics of how vision, eyes, and light works. 3 hours and 20 minutes. And at the very start of the video, I specifically say in very slow language, because I knew there were going to be mentally retarded, low IQ, globe, blind faith, religitard cult members watching, I literally say there's a link in the description to this most shocking flat earth proof I've ever seen. I'm going to go ahead and play that real quick for you.
For flat earth. I stumbled upon it recently, and there's a video online right now that is so damning.
Right here, it says it on screen. Link to video is below.
For the globe, that it might be the thing that fully pushes me over.
So, my video is about directing people to a 3.5 hour long video. This is elementary stuff. This is very simple. Okay, this is like super basic shit. Okay, there's a link in the description. Go click on the link, and that's the video that I mentioned to go watch. But I found that, people who've, believe that they live on a spinning ball because their first grade teacher told them, people who are fans of like blind faith belief and just believing things because, some authority figure says it, and just being like religious and stupid, like a religitard. I've just found that, they're just dumb. They just don't. You have to talk so slow. It's the 21st century, guys, and people still think they live on a spinning ball with no evidence. I mean, I'm shocked. But the very obvious purpose of my video, very basic and instrumental purpose of the video, which was to direct people to a 3.5 hour long video, it completely went over the heads of the low IQ, mentally retarded globetards. And again, you go down, this guy says, well done, another flat earther proving the globe. And he tells me to compare the boat from one height to the other height and says that's proof of a spherical earth. Well, that wasn't the point of my video. My point of the video was to direct you to a 3.5 hour long video on how the physics of light and vision can cause things to disappear bottom up. Not curvature causing things disappearing bottom up. Fucking utter idiots. I mean, only an abject retard, and I know this is going to get my video demonetized by YouTube. If I was calling globetards retards, that's a different story. Or rather, if I was calling flat earthers retards, that's a different story. That's sanctioned. That's socially sanctioned. You can do that. Bigotry against dumb flat earthers is one of the oldest and most accepted and embraced forms of societal bigotry. And I just call on all liberal atheist Democrats out there to stand up and fight against bigotry, fight against prejudice, fight against just judgment, just being judgmental, be more tolerant of people who think differently than you. This is my challenge to liberal Democrat atheists. Stand up and fight for something. Stand up and fight back against prejudice and just being intolerant of people who think differently than you. That's really my challenge to the liberal atheists. And just stop being bigoted. Stop being bigoted. That's basically my biggest request. Okay, so you go back to the comments, and there's just an endless flood of religitard, blind faith globetards who think that the purpose of my video was that the boat I zoomed in on was proof of a flat earth, when clearly it's linking to a three and a... Again, you don't expect dumb people to understand these things. Now, we have a $10 super chat from Jimison Fire Parallax. Morning, Chris. I'm a crane operator, and when the wind is dead calm, my ball and chain hanging from the wire rope at 150 feet is still and not moving like a motorized pendulum. Well, of course, because the Earth is most probably not moving. I mean, even the mainstream cosmology textbooks will admit, they're like, it makes sense that our ancestors, once thought the Earth was flat and stationary and geocentric. It makes perfect sense. That's exactly what you see. And then they cut to, but actually science found out that, we're all just insignificant specks of dust and all that wonderful stuff. So we keep going. You see comment after comment under my video. Here we have Fight the Flat Earth. And he's just there ad-homming like a stupid child. Again, where's the debate? I think he needs a babysitter and a safe space still, as he calls them, moderators. So we'll see if he ever mans up and debates me man-to-man with no babysitters. Then we have another comment here. Have him go one more mile away. You won't see him anymore. You know why? The Earth is round. The purpose of my video was not about the boat that I was looking at. It was about a 3.5 hour long video I directed everybody to go watch. But again, when you're a blind faith cult member, you won't grasp simple things. Let's see, there's another one here. This guy says, gotta take a shower now. Wash the stupid off. And again, you think he even had half a brain to click the link? I doubt it, because they're too stupid. Let's see. Yeah, here we have another moron. Thanks for proving the Earth is a sphere, retarded idiot. And again, this retard couldn't click a link. We're dealing with a level of stupidity that you need to breathe and gather yourself to deal with this level of stupidity. Let's see. There you go. LOL, another flat earther showing proof of the globe. No. The point is that things can disappear bottom up as a result of vision, the physics of light and vision. And apertures and all these other wonderful, nuanced, technical things that you would have figured out in a 3.5 hour long video I linked to. But I don't expect dumb, blind faith, religitard, globe cultists to do research now, would I? Here we go. LOL, you just proved a roundish Earth. No. Link to the video. But again, so it just goes, see, look, nice job accidentally proving the curvature. Did any of these low IQ globe retards actually click the link to the video I told them to click on? Did anybody? Just one person. So it just goes on, and I'm actually shocked, guys. I'm actually so surprised. I knew that I was dealing with blind faith cult members who think they live on a spinning ball with zero evidence. I knew we were dealing with a religitard cult. I didn't think that they also just had no basic capacities in the brain. God, I mean, shocking. So yeah, really, that's all I had to say. I mean, science man says it's flat. Freaking that stuff is flat. I mean, actually, I'll just go ahead. Let's just.
You don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't.
He's talking about 128,000 feet high. The Red Bull jump. You don't see curvature of the Earth from the Red Bull jump 128,000 feet high.
That stuff is flat.
I travel a lot and I fly a lot and I can see the curvature.
Okay.
And here you have a retard atheist, another atheist, they're all atheists, another atheist saying, I saw the curve from an airplane at 35,000 feet. Contradicting what king of consensus astronomy, science, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse said, can't see from 128,000 feet. Here we have uninformed atheists saying he can see from 35,000 feet out of an airplane window with a very small field of view, by the way.
When I fly.
Okay, so 35,000 feet, you can see it, right? That's what you're saying?
Generally speaking, I can see a slight curve to it, yeah.
Okay, so Neil deGrasse Tyson says that you can't see it at that altitude, so I really
This really doesn't. We have satellites.
That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
I didn't say it. Neil deGrasse Tyson said it. So that's all I had to say. I just wanted to show to you guys that, you know, this is the hazards of being part of a cult. You know, being part of a religion. This is hazardous, guys. You have to become skeptics. When you're part of a cult religion of spinning balls, and you're obsessed with spinning like balls, like you're just getting mesmerized by balls. Balls, like you're infatuated with balls. When you're infatuated with balls, like it's like you can't get enough of balls just in your face. I mean, when that's what you're dealing with, I mean, what do you expect is gonna happen? What do you expect's gonna happen, guys? Again, the links to these shirts are right down there in the description. That stuff is flat. Pick one up for yourself. You won't regret it. But and that's it. You know, I mean, let's check the health of the stream here. Okay, everything's looking good. Double check on the super chats. Okay, I read them all. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here, guys. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? What's up to everybody? I think I missed one from deep inside the rabbit hole. I think he said something earlier. Let me see. It's just sad, and I just didn't know there was this dire situation. We have someone here named Deadpool. What are you talking about? Who cares what people 2,000 years ago? This is 2019. And Earth is not flat. What the fuck? This cult of flat Earth has gone too long. I mean, that's actually projection. You just reworded what I've been saying this whole video. At least get original with what you're gonna comment, bro. Come on, dude. That's so embarrassing. I know you guys have low IQs, but at least come up with your own shit. I mean, come on, man. Anyways, I won't fight, but that's all right. So yeah, so you know, that's just what we're dealing with. I'm just like, whatever. So, I actually got a message from Soulless Engineer, Adhom Engineer, like 5-10 minutes ago before I started the stream. I think he's available, finally. He's available to do our one-to-one, man-to-man, no babysitters, otherwise known as moderators, debate. So that should be exciting. I haven't answered him yet, but I'll get back to him and see if we do it tonight. Yeah, because it's just what we're dealing with. Let's see here. Yeah, I found it so ironic. Like, Soulless Engineer, Adhom Engineer, otherwise known as Godless Engineer, he had to reschedule our original debate, our unmoderated man-to-man debate. He had to reschedule it because he had to go moderate somebody else's debate. So atheist globetards, they love moderating because that's how they weasel out of an actual debate. Every debate that I've ever done in my YouTube career has been unmoderated. I had to debate a black supremacist once who admittedly knew a lot more about race and genetics than I did. No moderator needed. A moderator is how people who aren't confident in their positions have a referee to babysit and jump in when they're getting pummeled a little too hard. So we can do it unmoderated, man-to-man, no referee required. Stephen Vegan Simpsons, I never knew people bragged about being godless. People, yeah, some people it's weird. I don't understand the depths of what we're dealing with here, but I think they're accident worshippers. The godless people, the atheists, they're accident worshippers. They like to say that the universe exploded by chance, by accident, out of the Big Bang. Wasn't intelligently designed, wasn't created, it was just an accident. They like to say that human beings are just the horny fuck accident of monkeys banging each other in the jungles for fucking millions of years, and then humans just accidentally came out of a monkey's ass. These are accident worshippers because they can't stand the idea of deliberate, purposeful, intelligent design. That's their thing. That's why flat Earth drives them crazy. Because space, and spheres for that matter, are essential to their accident religion, their non-designed religion. Space gives them all this space to turn this incredible, unique place we call Earth into nothing more than Carl Sagan's pale blue dot. That's what they want to reduce it to. They want to reduce it to a pale blue dot. Because if we're just one speck out of billions of specks, then suddenly, magically, you now have turned Earth into an accident. Because, what are the odds? It's, one planet, but there's billions of other planets. So obviously, there's no way that Earth is special. There's no way that, we're special, basically. It's an accident religion because they hate intelligent design. Even though every day on Earth there are examples of intelligent design. This controller was intelligently designed. It's funny. They think it's so absurd that the universe might be intelligently designed. But literally, we have reshaped all of Earth. Notice I'm playing their game by using a sphere gesture. Human beings have reshaped the entire Earth using intelligent design. Intelligently designing controllers, computers, skyscrapers, roads, water systems, sewers, did I say computers? Computers, microchips, freaking. The amount of intelligent design taking place is crazy. They talk about the hard problem of consciousness, how it's hard. The mainstream physicalists will admit that it's hard to explain how physical dead matter can give rise to consciousness. Like just space rocks colliding for no reason can somehow give rise to consciousness. The consciousness that we have. They call that the hard problem of consciousness because it's hard to explain how fucking rocks can give rise to consciousness. But what about the hard problem of intelligent design? How do rocks give rise to the intelligent designing human beings that have literally reshaped the face of the earth? In a way we've never seen anywhere else, by the way. In a way that we've never seen anywhere. Sorry, the camera came off for a moment there. Apologize. I think when you don't touch the laptop, it starts to shut down. So you gotta auto sleep mode. Just double check the health of the stream here. Okay, looks like the live viewer count has been mysteriously frozen at 195. I think Sean Hawkins is currently doing a live stream about my live stream, and he probably has just about as many live viewers as I currently do, even though he only has like 500 subs and I have 205,000. So look, let's just ignore that. Just look the other way. So yeah, let's talk so intelligent design. Yeah. So it's very easy to comprehend the notion of intelligent design when you see it in action everywhere. And it shouldn't be hard to think that our whole reality was intelligently designed when pieces of rock have progressed or evolved. I don't even want to use the word evolve in such a way that now you have pieces of space rocks intelligently designing all types of stuff. So it's a religion of accidents. They worship at the altar of accidents because they can't stand the idea of an intelligent designer. It drives them crazy. And that religion is really, really fucked up, man. It's a fucked up religion. We got P. Mars up in this bitch. Porn Mars. Nah, P. Mars denies he's a porn bomber. So who knows? Anyways. P. Mars says, I want to debate him. Who's him? Who are you talking about? And that's it. I don't know what else there is to say. Just double check there weren't any more super chats. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. Okay. So. Chris Meister says, why do flat earthers follow the cult follower? Chris, you don't even know how to spell Chris Meister. Okay, let's just stop for a moment here. You wrote, why do flat earthers follower the cult so blindly? See, guys, this is what I was talking about shriveling, like malformed brains, dude. It's, you almost want to shed a tear just, out of have empathy. What's up, Ron Gabbard? Sorry, guys, I'm just sitting here reading the chat. Let me pull the chat up in this bitch so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Guys, by the way, don't forget, that stuff is flat. Science Man says that stuff is flat. Links are right down there in the description. Pick a shirt up for yourself. That stuff is flat. Let's just go back over here and pull this chat up. So, it's just like, I don't even know, dude. So apparently, Soulless Engineer is suggested that he's available tonight to debate me. Hopefully he actually is just me and him. Hopefully it really is unmoderated, because we don't need babysitters to create safe spaces for you. And yeah, so we'll see. I got to get back to him. Let's see if we do it tonight. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Ben? Canon Gong says, don't buy a shirt. Jimison Fire, no, it's not my second debate. Godless Engineer had to reschedule last week's debate because whatever, prior agreements or something. Someone says, Max, promoting your t-shirts and videos in why you try to convince people in something isn't a good thing, though. So you can't spell either. It's fucking sad, dude. That's true. That is very true, Stephen Vegan. Stephen Vegan Simmons says, buy a shirt. Best ad ever made for a shirt with the most compacted fact in a shirt. Yeah, it is pretty compacted. Flat Earth Data says, Sean Hawkins just say, our eyes will see curvature if there's curvature watching the Life is Short videos. Yeah, I mean, it just gets worse and worse every day, dude. It just gets worse and worse every day. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I just had to get that off my chest, because I was just like, why? They're not that dumb, are they? Come on, man, please, don't be that stupid. 216 watching. All right, that's a little better. For fuck's sake, it's a little better for fuck's sake. Here, let me do something here. Pull that bitch over there. Maximize that bitch. Let me respond to Soulless Engineer right now, and let me tell him that I can do this. Yeah. What time? Well, you know what? Let's just say 7 p.m. So hopefully it's just me and Soulless. Like I said, no extra backup. No Discord server on your phone while you're debating. So no Discord server backing you up. 10 people on a Discord giving you answers in real time. None of that. No babysitters, or as they like to call them, moderators, to help keep things. If you're getting pummeled too hard, just to like break the fight. No. Come on, this is a war of ideas. Let's clash. Let's let the best idea win. And that's it. So hopefully we can do that tonight. That'd be superb. So yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's all about, just... Stephen Vegan Simmons says, godless engineer is literally an oxymoron. You are an engineer out of material gathering. It's like saying you learned to walk without parents. For real, pay respect to the creator's soul. Yeah, I agree. It's like, yeah, look at me. I'm using my intelligent design abilities. I'm using my intelligent design abilities to actually, let me move this over here. I'm using my intelligent design abilities to be an engineer. To be an engineer. Intelligent design is bullshit. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes sense that pieces of rock blowing up for nothing would randomly come together to create ordered, intelligent life that can intelligently design. That makes perfect sense. But the idea that our reality was intelligently designed? No way. Flattening Atheism, $5 super chat. Chris, you're a very valuable soldier in this camp. Glad to have you aboard. Well, thanks, Flattening Atheism. And, it's really about being a skeptic. It's really about, the Globers love to call me a flat earther. They love to misrepresent me, call me a flat earther. But I'm not there yet. I get closer every day, but I wouldn't call myself a flat earther yet. Right now, I'm a globe skeptic, I'm just a globe skeptic. Chris Meister says, this guy must have a lot of time on his hands to do all this research and nothing else. Well, it's sad. It's sad that your life is miserable. It's sad that you don't have time to do things you're passionate about. P. Mars says, let's debate. Okay, fine. If you want me to send you a link now, I don't know. What the hell do you want to debate about, P. Mars? You just troll. You just play devil's advocate. and you troll both sides. What would be the point in that? 212. At least today it seems like I at least have more live viewers than Sean Hawkins, so there's at least that. Anyways, just waiting for a response from Soulless Engineer. If he confirms that 7 p.m. Eastern is a good time for unmoderated, no babysitters debate. That's the thing. If I debate P Mars, he plays devil's advocate. I've seen him. I've seen him go on to Glober. I've seen P Mars. I've seen you go on to Glober chats, and you argue for flat Earth. And then when you're like on Nathan's Oakley show, you argue for the globe. So it's not productive, bro. P Mars says he's not a troll. You may not be a troll, but you certainly are a devil's advocate across the board. So it's kind of pointless. Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole says, gun to your head, you have 3 seconds. Earth is flat or a globe? No, right now I lean towards flat, but I'm not 100% convinced yet. Like, it's part about being like a skeptic, So like, I don't know if, and I'm changing every day, Before I fully tell myself there's no way we live on a globe and the Earth is flat, I'm going to spend like 3 weeks immersing myself into the heliocentric model. I'm going to watch all the fucking space documentaries. I'm going to read all the NASA papers and publications. Like, I think I owe it that much, just to be sure. Deep Inside a Rabbit Hole says, so would you say flat to save your life? What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean like if someone's pointing a gun to my head and they say, you better say it's flat or I'll shoot you? I mean, I don't know about I don't know. I'll, fuck it. Yeah, why not? If it's going to prevent a bullet to my head, why not just say it? It's just a word, right? No, if you get it wrong. Oh, if you get it wrong, you're dead. Wow, that's a better question. Damn, that's a great question. Fuck, man. Honestly, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. All right. So that's the thing. Soulless Engineer insists that our debate tonight is not a debate. He insists that it's a conversation. And he kept insisting that it's a conversation. And that's the thing. I have to sneeze. Ugh. Damn it. It's one of those sneezes that almost comes and then disappears annoyingly. Soulless Engineer, Ad Hom Engineer. He insists that our debate tonight is a conversation, and it's a debate. They like to keep debates. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna sneeze. They like to keep debates in safe spaces with moderators, so they don't get too destroyed. So no, it's a debate, not a conversation. Exactly. So yeah, yeah. So hopefully, me and Soulless Ad Hom Engineer, we can do this debate tonight, and hopefully it's just me and him. Hopefully there's no Discord servers, Discord chat rooms in the background. Nobody else in the room giving any answers. Just me and him, simple and clean. Somebody says, look into the brightest light if you want to sneeze. I might try that. Whew. Good Lord. I should have muted the mic for that. Sorry, guys. Chris Meister says, just a question. When I watch NASA live on YouTube, I do see a curve. Why is that? Well, you can watch live hot air balloon launches with cameras, and it'll actually look flat. So I guess they'll say that's because that stuff is flat. Neil deGrasse Tyson says that stuff is flat, and apparently he says you can't see curvature from 128,000 feet because the Earth is too big. He says. There it is right there. Links to these shirts right down there in the description. Also have sweater hoods, which are great. Mugs. Fantastic mugs and stuff. So, just click the link below. Pick one up for yourself. Why the hell not? But, yeah. Just waiting for a response here from Soulless Engineer. Yeah, somebody says that NASA live streams of Earth's curvature use fisheye lens. They probably do use fisheye lens. So, okay, I'll just bring up the quote for you.
Fly.
And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, wow, he's in space, look at that. No, he's not!
And so when I went flying from England to
So there you go. A wide-angle lens curves horizontal lines.
Him standing there with, and not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines.
So there it is, right out of the mouth himself. Neil deGrasse Tyson arguing for flat Earth, essentially, because that used to be a flat earther argument, but that's a fisheye lens. That's a fisheye lens. And now we literally have Neil deGrasse Tyson arguing the fisheye lens. So this is what it's like to be a globe believer in the 21st century. It's embarrassing, dude. It's very embarrassing. Serious student, always trolling, always blind faith, Colton. Make sure the stream is good. So yeah. So we'll see if Soulless Engineer can confirm that tonight is the conversation. He insisted that 1 versus 1 is not a debate, but a conversation. Sorry, bro. It's a debate. So Israel did 9/11 says, have the conversation on your channel instead of his, so there's no moderation in the chat. I told him I'm going to do it on my channel, and he can simulcast if he so pleases. He can simulcast. So that's that. It's really simple. Really simple. So you guys will be able to watch it right here on my channel. Again, it would have been, I think, was it Friday or Saturday? It was originally going to be like Friday or Saturday, but he had to reschedule because apparently he had a prior obligation or something. And it turns out that the reason he couldn't debate me in an unmoderated debate one-on-one was because he had to go moderate somebody else's debate. So, so he had that prior obligation, and he had to go, do this thing. So we could debate on Friday or Saturday, but we might do it tonight. I'm still waiting for confirmation from him, so we shall see. $20 super chat from Jiminson Fire Parallax. Thank you so much, man. He says, if the Earth is a globe going around the sun, every season should have different constellations when looking up at the night sky when the Earth faces away from the sun, especially living near the equator. I've heard Ed Bravo make that argument, and I don't know the details about it. On paper, straight up, without looking into it too deeply, it kind of makes sense. The argument that's being made, but I haven't really looked into it. But that's what Jimison Fire Parallax has to say. So, Ron Gabbard says that is because a conversation declares no winner. Red pill philosophy. That who knows? But I don't need moderators. That's a safe space. It's a referee. Don't like it, don't need it. Especially when the moderators are always pro-globe atheists. Like, if you're going to have a moderator, at least have them be a moderate. Have them be moderately positioned in the debate topic. Don't have a moderator that is 100% pro-globe atheist. But that's all you get from these guys. And sometimes it's two moderators, two pro-globe atheists. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, just come on. Enough of this. If you're going to have moderators, at least have somebody who's on the fence. Jesus. It's just enough of the welfare, man. Intellectual welfare. YouTube censoring flat earth, intellectual welfare. 5 moderators against 1 flat earther. Like, come on, man. Just enough, man. Stephen Vegan Simmons says Non Sequitur is the most biased show, blatantly. Only dummies think it's fair. And Stephen, I think that the Non Sequitur show even featured you once on oh goodness. Sorry, I just got a response from Soulless Engineer. Let me just finish responding to Stephen Vegan. Yeah, didn't Non Sequitur do like, they had Simon Dan on, and I think that they critiqued one of your videos, Stephen Vegan Simmons. So, okay, so I just got a response from Soulless Engineer, Ad Hom Engineer, Godless Engineer. He says, well, I won't read it directly, but basically he says he's in the process of confirming. So we shall see if it happens tonight or not. Carmine Word says, you still a Trump fan, man? Sort of as a default, I still like Trump. Sort of as a default, I still like Trump. But I'm finding him every day, I find him to be more and more just, tame. Tame is a good word for it. Tame. I can't even watch politics anymore 99% of the time because it's just so it's never-ending circle jerk of outrage. And it's like it's outrage from both sides now. Not just everyone's just getting outraged. Just something to get pissed off about this week and click on the headline articles and drive traffic. I'm starting to think both sides are just in on it. Because, there's just these freaking puppet masters at the top with these websites getting a bunch of freaking clickbait. It's just too much, man. It's just like, it never ends. It never ends. And meanwhile, you have this flat earth debate going on. I mean, the earth may actually not be a globe. We may not have any fucking clue where we actually live. Like, that transcends politics with a fucking clear-cut knife right down the middle. Just slices politics in half, and politics becomes almost irrelevant. The only thing I give a crap about in regards to politics nowadays is the modern day civil rights just fight, man. Just, just fighting against the big tech censorship. You know, this is the modern day civil rights, and I can't believe there aren't more liberal Democrats fighting against mega corporation big tech censorship. So I'm more interested in that. The modern day Rosa Parks, modern day hashtag Martin Luther King, hashtag Rosa Parks, hashtag, um, greedy corporations, right? Uh, I find that to be the only relevant thing. That mega corporations are dictating what people are and are not allowed to say, silencing voices. Kyrie Irving, a black voice, a black man, and the Globe defenders shamed and bullied Kyrie Irving into shutting up about flat Earth, even though he wanted to use his black voice to talk about it. Kyrie Irving was not allowed to talk about flat Earth. He had to apologize because the consensus came after him. You don't question the consensus. Yeah, I find that to be a lot more interesting. So. It's easy. Can you see North Star Polaris from down under New Zealand? Mr. 9, what are you talking about? I'm not sure what you mean. Mr. 9 says it's easy. Can you see North Star Polaris from down under New Zealand? I don't know what you're saying. Elaborate, please. Because I have a really good response if I think I know what you're talking about. Stephen Vegan Simmons says, the North Star may be the seat of the Creator, brightest star in the sky, above magnetic north, middle of firmament, Freemason stairway to heaven, middle of the sun and duality, sun and moon duality goes to Polaris. Very interesting. Yeah, there's too many coincidences. I didn't know that Polaris was the brightest sky. I didn't know that. I'd heard that, but I never confirmed it. I don't know, is Polaris actually the brightest star in the sky? I don't know, actually. But that would be another incredible coincidence. Just like the sun and the moon being apparently the same size. Now, I pretty much believe that sun and moon are the same size. But on the heliocentric model, they admit that they look the same size, but that's just a coincidence. They just appear that way because the sun, although it is 400 times further away, they say the sun is also 400 times bigger than the moon, roughly. And so they look the same size. Yeah. We're going to believe that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just blew up by accident. Big bang explosion. Just a coincidence. Theo McGuirty, flat earth surpassed Trump. Censorship began. $2. Thank you for the super chat. Flat Earth Data says he thinks because in New Zealand you should be able to see Polaris. I'm confused by that. I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. All I know is that Polaris probably disappears due to perspective, not because of Earth curvature as you near the equator. That's my thoughts. Someone says shave the mustache. Never. Mr. 9 says Polaris is fixed, so it's on top of globe, so you can't see it from under equator, right? Well, yeah, they say that you can't see it from below the equator because the curve of the Earth is getting in the way. I say no. I say Polaris appears to descend because you're getting further away from it. That's That's what I say. Because the horizon is not curvature. The horizon is not curvature. Yeah. The horizon is an optical phenomenon. Everyone watch this video. Everybody, I just put a link in the description. Go click the link, put it on your watch later, or go watch it now. Smash the subscribe button on that guy's channel. His channel's called Life is Short. And just go learn. The horizon is not a physical structure. It's just the convergence point of your vision. It's really simple. And that's what you see when you're looking out at the ocean. You're just seeing the convergence point of things above your head and things below your feet converging, right? So it's just obvious. So no, when you see Polaris appearing to descend in the sky, and you see it dropping down as you move south to the equator away from Polaris, it's not going behind curvature. It's appearing to descend because the further away something is, the lower it appears in your vision, and then it hits the convergence zone of your vision, otherwise known as the horizon, the convergence zone, and it disappears into it because you've gotten too far away. It's really simple, dude. It's really simple. It's not even like hard. I want to say thank you again for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the title of today's stream was Glow Believers, the dumbest morons on earth. And I mean, for all you guys who are tuning in late, you know, when the stream's done, you'll be able to rewatch it. But yeah, I was just stunned by the absolute, like, we're literally dealing with shocking levels of fucking stupidity. So, you know, there's that. Anyways, well, gonna hang around for a little bit. See if. God, I feel like this chair is gonna fucking break on me. Okay. Ryan Q. Vincent says all flat earthers used to be globe enthusiasts. Pretty much every single one. Pretty much every single flat earther was originally a blind faith globe cult religitard. That's a stunning conversion rate. I mean, it's not like people just wake up and think they live on a flat earth. All right, they're taught to think they live on a spinning ball. So it's not good. It's not good. Sean Hawkins says, hey, I just watched the video and debunked it within 27 minutes. I'm sure you did, Sean. I'm sure you did. Just stop saying you want to like rip my face off, Sean. We don't have to get aggressive. And so, yep. Mr. Moot says he has great Flat Earth songs on his channel. Well, I guess everyone go check out Mr. Moot then. Flat Earth Data says I have an experiment. Well, he's actually responding to Resurrectionist. And he's performed it. I suppose it's on your channel, so people can go check out Flat Earth Data. Somebody says, did you see Owen Benjamin give Flat Earth a shout out a couple weeks ago? Yeah, he did another one. Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole did another one. Um, and another re-upload of Owen Benjamin. He did a stream a couple days ago. And Owen Benjamin's literally, he says, the earth is flat. And he kind of laughs because he's laughing at how ridiculous the globe is. And then later, he also says, there's no way we live on a globe. I think that's what he says. There's no way we live on a globe or something like that. So, I mean, Owen Benjamin, as we know, like high IQ, accomplished actor, comedian, and most importantly, really high IQ. So, it makes sense that he sees the globe as stupid. It just makes perfect sense. When you actually have a brain, you're like, this makes no sense. So, yeah, I mean, it's just obvious, dude. And that's why people are tossing out the globe, because it's just like, dude, people, who wants, I mean, God, who wants to, it's just like I said, I'd rather walk in public with a paper bag over my head than believe we live on a spinning ball, because it's so embarrassing. So you're better off, if you think you live on a spinning ball, put a paper bag over your head, because it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing, dude. Joss Goosen says, hey, Red Pill Philosophy Live, Netherlands, Holland, represented here. Love your stuff. Thank you very much. Arcane Daddy says, when are you debating this goofball godless engineer? Well, he messaged me saying if I can do it tonight. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it, 7 p.m. Eastern. How's that sound? And then he said, oh, shit, wait, there might be something that might get in the way, so I'll confirm for you. So I guess we'll just, see if he confirms. Joseph Lynch says, shout out Redfield Philosophy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, don't go out in public if you think you live on a spinning ball, because it's the 21st century. I can't believe people still believe in that shit without any evidence. Blind faith belief. I mean, just be careful, dude. It's embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing. Anyways, so pretty decent live viewer count. I mean, obviously, if you know, I actually had a real live viewer count, it should be like 2,000 live viewers compared to like the Globetard channels with no subscribers. They get almost as many live viewers as me. I don't really understand how that works. But yeah, decent live viewer count. Decent live viewer count. Well, anyways, I think that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. um, The cynic says, from pranks to anti-SJW to flat Earth, keeping up with trends. Some would accuse me of that. All right. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Again, you know, Neil deGrasse Tyson is on video. Let me pull that up real quick. I mean, here he is. I mean, he's just basically saying you cannot see Earth's curvature from 128,000 feet.
Horizontal lines. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. He just don't.
I travel a lot.
That stuff is flat.
I travel a lot and I fly a lot and I can see the curvature when I fly.
Okay, so 35,000 feet, you can see it, right? That's what you're saying?
Generally speaking, I can see a slight curve to it, yeah.
Okay, so Neil deGrasse Tyson says that you can't see it at that altitude, so I really...
This really doesn't... We have satellites.
That stuff is flat.
Indeed, guys, the link to these shirts are right down in their description. Science Man, cartoon Science Man says that stuff is flat. Incredible t-shirts. The links are right down there in the description. Pick one up for yourself. And that is it for today's stream, guys. I guess we'll see if I get confirmation that tonight is the conversation with Soulless Ad Hom Engineer. But thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. And we will do it again. So, talk to you guys later.